Let's review the brand new Duet Styler by GHD. In today's film, we are going to be talking about reviewing, and I'm going to be showing you the results I got with the brand new Duet Styler 2-in-1 by GHD. So if you want to find out what are my thoughts about the brand new GHD tool, then you better keep on watching. What is the story, everyone? In today's film, we are reviewing the brand new Duet Styler by GHD. This is their brand new professional 2-in-1 hot air styler that's gonna style your hair from wet to dry. So we're gonna get a beautiful silky straight look, or some waves as well. This styler is gonna dry and style the hair at the same time. So you guys, this is quite interesting and revolutionary. So I am very excited about this product. I tried it out. I had to do it on a model because obviously my hair is too short and I was just dying to see how it's gonna come out. So you guys, with no further ado, let me present you with GHD Duet Styler. So you guys, this is the brand new Duet Styler, the 2-in-1 that's gonna dry your hair from wet to dry and style it at the same time. This tool retails for €399. So you guys, I mean, it's not cheap, but I mean, it is GHD at the same time. I mean, overall, the packaging is quite and slick. We get the beautiful, and well, I wouldn't say beautiful, but very handy cover for our styler that it is heat resistant. So let me show you the whole Duet Styler and talk about it. So obviously we have 4 plates. So we have 4 heated plates and we have a dryer inside. So basically how this works is that you turn it on and you can style your hair from wet to dry, sliding it through, and it's going to dry your hair and style it at the same time. Also, what we have is so-called shine shot. So when you press this, literally just, we're getting this, basically it's a straightener when you press it. So it turns into a straightener and we can just go over the hair, but on dry hair only, and it's going to provide you with extra shine. And the plates heat up to 185 degrees Celsius without air. So when we're using the hot shot, it's 185 degrees Celsius. So you guys, with no further ado, let me turn this on because I know I've seen a lot of stuff on Instagram and a lot of stuff on TikTok, and if you haven't yet, please follow my TikTok. It's basically @MikeDecanter. And I've seen loads of stuff on TikTok and few people have been talking about the noise of it, and I've tried it out and I had to try it on a model. So basically how this works is, for example, if we want to do just use it as a dryer and a styler, basically just turn that on, right? So I'm just going to press that up and it's gonna start going now. So obviously it takes a few seconds to heat up. Shamrock EI127 to London Airport is ready to take off. I mean, you guys, it is quite loud, it is quite noisy, but I mean, at the same time, we do have an airflow going. So obviously we have air coming out here and it goes to here, and it's actually not too hot, and the plates are heating up and we have air coming through it. So let me turn that off now. So I'm going to turn it off. Obviously we need to wait for that to stop. It actually stops very quickly and heats up very quickly. And then I don't think I actually figured that out quite right, but I think if you want to just use the hot shot is you press this. Is it? I'm trying to figure this out and I can't really yet. I've been trying to do this the other day. Or is it like, right, let's turn it on and then just press it? No, it turns it on straight away. Do you know what? It could be also that it has to cool down before you actually turn it into a shine shot. A shine shot, have I been calling that a shine shot? Yeah, so typical, it's not working on my channel. So you guys, what are we gonna do is, obviously I've done them. This is actually quite embarrassing. So let me try this again. Let's wait for this to cool down. I'm gonna turn that on and no, do you know what? I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna pop it here and I'm gonna wait for it to cool down because I'm just embarrassing myself on this channel. So you guys, what am I going to do is I'm going to roll the tape. I'm going to show you what I did with my model. I'm going to talk you through it, and I'm going to tell you my experiences and how I found the 2-in-1 tool dryer by GHD. So you guys, let's roll the tape. Obviously you guys, I started by applying the Sleek Talker by GHD onto freshly washed hair. So I mean, the hair was washed, obviously 2 shampoos, conditioners, and I applied the product. And this is my lovely model Jade. So obviously I applied the product throughout the whole hair because GHD obviously pairs this product with its new tool. Okay, so after starting on the Duet Styler, so obviously we're starting that on and we're waiting for that to heat up. Okay, so I'm starting off on the first section, and like that the hair is freshly washed. So you clamp it at the root and you leave it in for a few seconds, and then you start slowly pulling it down. And what I noticed is, do you know what? The number one thing is I was actually worried that the root is not going to be dry, but the root actually dried very, very well. I found more of an issue with the ends. The ends didn't really want to dry as well, but the root and the middle ends and ends were perfect. And obviously I went really, really slowly with it, and that's my literally first time trying it in the salon the other day. And I just ran that through and I took my time with it. As you can see, I had to go over it twice, and yeah, I did find that the ends didn't dry as quickly. So obviously I repeated that throughout one side, and I took my time. I left it at the root for a few seconds and I glide that through. I mean, it glide through the hair perfectly. I mean, it took a bit of time to get through it. I definitely think it will be a lot faster, but I mean, it did work at the end. I mean, we did get beautiful shine from the hair, and then I just grabbed the whole section and I just went over the whole thing again just to make sure it's dry. And I was shocked because I mean, like, it's a quite interesting tool, and I mean, it'd be very handy for someone at home. The hair felt beautiful, the hair felt very sleek, and it did dry. So you guys, obviously I went through the rest of the hair, and then I said, do you know what, you guys, this is taking too much. So I took a dryer and I actually took some of the wet of the hair first, because like that the hair was literally fully saturated. So I said, you know what, let's play around with it, that she's at home and she's after doing her makeup, getting dressed, and then she takes off her towel. So the hair, I literally took about 20% of the wet of the hair just for the time purpose really. And then I started that off on the other side. And what I can tell you guys is that when I actually done it on the other side, the side where I took the wet off, so the side that wasn't as damp as the other side, you know, so let's say the hair was 80% damp, the styler actually worked a lot better. We got a lot more shine and softness. So obviously like that, I left it at the root, and then I started working my way down. And do you know what, I had to play around with it. So like on the other side I was going really, really slow with it, but what I actually found with the Duet Styler is that it's better to go fast at it. So you're literally better off just straightening it like it's a straightener. Does that make sense? Slower doesn't mean better, but definitely taking some of that wet off it helped, and we got better shine and better results on it. So obviously I completed the whole side of the hair. So you guys, let's compare two sides by side. So obviously on one side we have it where I went really, really slowly from literally wet to dry, and on the other side is where I went a lot faster. And like that, I did use the hot shot at it, the shine shot. I keep calling it the hot shot, the shine shot at it. Right, you guys, so what do you think about my beautiful model Jade? And big shout out to Jade. You were a brilliant model, you're a brilliant girl. She's a trainee in my salon. She's amazing, she's doing really, really well, and her hairdressing career is going to be amazing. She's going to be brilliant. So thank you for being my model. And what do you think, you guys? Now, what do you think about the whole thing? Now, let's try the shine shot again. So So basically I had to hold the button for longer while this was still on, so it kind of changed the setting. So I did figure it out, because on the day when I was doing Jade's hair, I was literally pressing it and like that. So now it's a hair straightener. So do you know what, in a good, I'm kind of going off topic, but on the good side, we're getting a dryer, a dual styler, and then we're getting GHD straightener at the same time. So I mean, it's two for the price of one, really. And do you know what, they're floating plates as well, so it is very similar to Platinum Plus. Do you know, so let's turn that off and put the tingy chingy machingy on top of it. Right, so what are my thoughts about the dual styler? Right, you guys, let's talk about it. When it comes to the actual dual styler, I think it's a good product. I mean, it is pricey. I mean, it is €400. It is quite light, and it is, do you know what? It is very pretty. It is GHD at the end of the day. We're getting a dryer, styler, and a straightener in one. Now, who do I think this is good for? I think this is definitely good for someone that is doing their hair at home. It's not a professional product as such. I don't think I would be using it in a hair salon because I have a dryer and a brush. However, do I think this could be good for someone at home that just wants to go over the hair and just sleek it very quickly? Yeah. What are my top tips? Shampoo your hair, towel dry it, leave it in for like maybe 20-30 minutes before styling it, or just take most of the damp off the hair. So this could be good. Do you know, like if you have your hair and you wash your hair and then you blow dry to get the smoothness and then straighten it, this would kind of skip the blow drying part. So just blast it off slightly and then just go over to finish it, and then finish with your shine shot, and you're gonna get the same results. Now, do I think this is a heap of dirt? No. Do I think this could come handy? Yes. Do I think it's quite noisy? Yes, it is. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's a dryer and the straightener at one. Now, as a professional hairdresser, do I think it will come in handy in my kit? I'm not, like, to be honest, no. Because like that, I have a brush and a dryer. However, for someone that just wants to smooth over the hair and go over the hair and just cut out the blow drying altogether, this could be quite good. So I mean, this could be a good investment for people, and like that, it is handy because it is on the go, so you don't have to bring a dryer and a brush. Do you know, that's what I'm thinking about. Like, you don't have to have a dryer and a brush, you can just have this and it's gonna do both. But like that, I would definitely recommend you to taking some of the damp off the hair and just going over quite quickly. Remember, leave it at the roots for 3 seconds and then start sliding through it, because I didn't actually notice much difference when you were actually going slower with it. So you guys, overall, when it comes to the Duet Styler by GHD, I think this is a hit. Anyways guys, thank you for watching today's film. I hope you found this film rather interesting, helpful and useful. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Also check out my other social media. And of course you guys, please do what? Do take care. Bye.